What up, people? Oh no, wait. Okay, actually I'm back. Sorry, I just... Okay, now everything's good again. Alright, alright. Whoops! Sorry about that, guys. I don't know if that's even going to come through on the playback or anything, but essentially I started the stream. I started the stream, and then I stopped the stream so that I could adjust a setting, but I forgot I already adjusted the setting, so I didn't have to do that. That was unnecessary. So yeah. What's up, though, people? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing this fine Saturday evening? Things are a little bit different. The webcam placement actually might look a little bit different. I don't know. It's not much different. You know, like the size of the box is a little is the same. But somebody had asked earlier if I changed settings or whatever. And actually, as far as the placement of the webcam, it's slightly different now. It wasn't before when that person asked, but now it's different. But anyway. What's up, bro? So what's a better way to get gold besides arena? That's pretty much the way, dude. It's pretty much arena or bust. I mean, you do get gold from playing the game too. From you know, playing the other parts of the game like questing and stuff like that. But you know, if that's not enough for you, then you got to supplement it with some arena. If you just get the early milestones, that actually does quite a lot for you. Wait, I think I gotta adjust the webcam just slightly more down. It's gonna look like I'm staring right into your souls for a second. Is that too much? It's too much. Yeah, it's cutting my head off. Hold on. Tiniest bit up. How about that? I mean, all you're missing is like the tippy top of my head. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it like this, or do I need to adjust it further? Maybe I just slump down. No, hold on. How about that? Alright, that's pretty good. I got the top of my head in there now, just barely. Alright. What up, people? Alright, whoa. We got a whole bunch of donations already. Not Vascu sending over $2 saying slap me. There's a couple. We're gonna have a multi-slap here because I didn't get to add anybody yet, and I already see 3. So there's about to be a multi-slap going on. We have ourselves a multi-slap situation. Hold the please, as I slap all of you. Wait. Okay. I'm adjusting some things. Get off you. Okay. Wow, this is so much different. I got a new monitor, is what happened, in case you're curious. That's why the adjustments and such. Alright, not Vascu. Then we had Thanatos. Thanatos is saying, give me that D. You got it. And Delithius also sending over $2. Saying, is there anything greater than a midday nap? Not much, really. Midday naps, wonderful. But hold that thought because stop. The dreaded triple slap. Thank you guys, appreciate that. Ryan's face looks brighter. It's because his monitor is bright. Well, I also have this window open. That lowers it. But right now, you would really be able to see the drool crust on my face. Yeah, definitely. BJ got my ass handed to me today by Iron Man Infinity War. Ugh. Sorry to hear that, dude. Hashtag tag. What's up, Cade and Cade Raiders? I saw a couple of the other hashtag tags in there. Alright. I don't have it set up right now. I have to change other settings. I do not have it set up right now that you could see the tweet. So, not going to be able to show Twitter all night tonight. I'll get it fixed for tomorrow, but for tonight, it's just not going to be possible. Hey BG, I'm back home, and I reestablished dominance in the house by staring at the 6-year-old boy while I unplugged his iPad from the charger and plugged in my phone. Nice, dude. That is the best way to assert dominance. just without even saying anything. Just all right. I think we're gonna do some live Alliance War fights tonight, by the way. So, we got that to look forward to. Ooh, I almost changed. All right, hold on. All right, what do I say for the tweet? Dearest at Marvel Champions. I don't know what to say. Hashtag hash. Hashtag Browns. Damn it, dude. Now I want hash browns. I love hash browns. BGM almost done with Chapter 3 of Act 4. Just need to get 4.3.6 100%. Nice. Nice. Keep it going. BG, you think Map 6 and or 7 will be introduced for next AQ season? It really open up scoring for alliances? Mixed feelings on that. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Let me get this tweet out so that I can hit the arena while we talk. No visual? No, I can't. At the moment, I can't show Twitter. I'll get it fixed for next stream. It's just this stream that I'm not able to do it. I got a new monitor and the resolution's all screwy and it's yeah, I just can't. You'll see all the other chaos on my desktop basically. I have to change it so that it's instead of display like I had it set up before to display everything on my display, and I'm gonna have to change that to just displaying the browser window or something. Which kind of sucks, because I like displaying the whole desktop. It allowed me to do other things, like put the calculator on. So, I don't know, maybe if I play around with it, maybe I can get it figured out. I'm sure there's got to be a way, if I Google some stuff. But Croy sent it over $2 saying, thanks for that earlier stream. Can Quake do Labyrinth X23? I mean, first off, it'd be a nightmare, because your damage output in a long fight like that, especially when the opponent has Limber, it's just a nightmare. But is it actually possible if you wanted to take on that challenge yourself? I think Concussion... If I remember correctly, Concussion will stop X23's healing, which wouldn't really matter because if you're not hitting X23 and she's not hitting you, then there wouldn't be any standard healing from X23 anyway. But about her her ability, the arc overload ability type thing or whatever, I don't think you can stop that with ability accuracy reduction. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't think you can, because originally the way that people beat that what's it called? Beat that node is they would take in Black Widow, and they would hit Black Widow basically until her arc overload happened, and then they would quit the fight like right before it happened. Then they would just pop a revive, go back in, rinse and repeat, and yeah, it was a nightmare to do. I don't know if Concussion works differently than that, but yeah, that would still be such a nightmare of a fight. I'd rather go in there with like a 4-star Void, 4-star Archangel, 4-star whatever, rather than even like a 6-star Quake. I'd pass on that. Brian, I was causing pain using 2 fingers, so I went to 1 finger, and we both said road trip quote at the same time. Oh, goodness. All right, hold on. What do I say for the tweet, guys? What do I say for the tweet? A prediction at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, cutoff prediction, bottom of the screen. Good luck if you're going. Go higher, please go higher, guys. If you want the champion, it's just a guess. Just watched your AQ video, BG. It was really interesting. Made me think of the game a little more into the future. Good, that was the entire point. Is because we could predict a lot of things in the future of this game. We could predict a lot of things in the future of this game. And I left this out of the video. I said this earlier in the stream, but I left this out of the actual video itself. Because I didn't want to piss people off, but I'll tell you guys. I'll just know that it's not meant to piss you off, like, and we can discuss it, you know. But if you say it in a video, it comes off as like I don't know. It just comes off the wrong way a lot of times. But basically, here's what I think is going to happen. You know, around 3 months from now, that gets us pretty close to Black Friday deals, right? So new Alliance Quest is going to hit. The people who planned ahead will be fine. The people who didn't plan ahead will will. I mean, they'll probably still be fine. You know, there's only so much plan. The entire. That doesn't make the entire game, make or break the entire game planning a little bit. But some people will inevitably say the Black Friday offers were only made to like to try to milk people or whatever whatever people say to because of like an update to Alliance Quest or something. When really all it takes is a little bit of planning, and then you don't have to feel like you need to get those offers. You can still get them if you want. There's nothing wrong with that, but that's how people are going to view it, is that like, okay, they made changes to Alliance Quest, and all of a sudden also they're selling us this deal that's going to help us in Alliance Quest, pay to win, cash grab, that whole thing. But plan ahead, and you'll be good. What's up, Dicer? ABG just finished watching your fantastic Start Preparing for AQ video and promptly reported it as hate speech. Good. That makes 2 of us. What up, Bry Guy? Took your advice and realized it's plenty of time left in the event quest. Went from giving up to killing it. Only 2 lanes left, and my first uncollected event quest will be complete. Nice, dude. Very nice. Get it done. You got it. You got it. Alright. Let me, what do I say? I'm just going to do one of these day... Actually, hold on. Is this where I place my order for delivery? I'll take 7 pizzas, please. P.S. I am now live. Okay. Tweet. For those of you just getting here, I cannot show Twitter tonight. I'll get it fixed tomorrow. Say it one more time. Just realized... Is this thing getting warm? I guess the other one was too. Just realized I wasn't listening to anything my husband just said. I think this is my wifely duties? Wait, what? Not listening to what I said? What? Alright, anyway. Let us begin. Actually, alright, so... Map 6 and map 7 and 8. I said I would go back to that. Map 7 and 8. Actually, hold on. Oh, no, I'm yeah. Let me buy 1 potion. I just looked up at my glory and realized I didn't buy one today. Okay. I'm gonna do Alliance Quest in a moment, but first I want to talk a little bit about map 7 and 8. Oh, that's because you ignore me? Wait, what? I read your comment before. Or are you talking about just in general? Put it on screen? Is that what you're saying? I can't put it on screen. Not tonight, but usually. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, normally I do. That's fair, yeah. Okay, so map 7 and 8. Let's talk about this a little bit. This one's tough to predict. Actually, I'll auto fight through some quest first. Let's just go to normal. Map 7 and 8 of Alliance Quest. Do I think there's going to be map 7 and 8 of Alliance Quest? If Kabam increases the difficulty of Alliance Quest overall, then I don't think there's a need for a map 7 and 8. I think map 6 is going to feel like map 7 just with the overall increase in difficulty. Now, at the same time, I do think it's possible that we will see a map 7. Like map 8, I think it's too much. I don't think we're going to see that. But I do think maybe it's possible that we would see a map 7 if Kabam wanted to keep the donation costs up. Like that's the only thing that gets me thinking like, would they do something like that? Like because like, all right, let's imagine a world where no alliance can realistically run 5 days of map 6. Let's just say it's not possible. I mean, maybe it'd be And maybe it'd be possible if an alliance just fully dedicated themselves to map 6. They popped like 30% boost as they're going through it. You know, maybe they can get it done that way or something. But let's just imagine it becomes as difficult as like freaking Labyrinth of Legends or something. And let's say it's not possible to do, and they have to drop back. You know, the top alliances in the entire world have to drop back to running map 5. That would, of course, decrease the donation cost. And decreasing the donation cost just for a handful of alliances, like it's not a big deal in terms of like money for Kabam, I don't think, but it would be a big deal, like especially because Kabam would be making that money up with alliances having to possibly use more potions and more boost and stuff like that. So monetarily, I don't think it would have an impact on Kabam. For people to not have to donate as much. Wait, hold that thought. Jason over $2 saying, I love walls, especially tight walls. Evil Grinch who stole Christmas grin. I can't even do it that well, but yeah. I like that grin. Jay, thank you very much for the $2. Let me add you on up there. Okay, so back to the donation cost thing. I do think that I do still think that Kabam would want to keep the donation costs high, though, just because it allows people to make that decision of, okay, I'm gonna choose this harder difficulty map, even though it's gonna be more costly in terms of resources, just screw it. We're doing it anyway. That's our way to progress and kind of leapfrog over some alliances who have higher prestige. Otherwise, it just becomes a prestige race entirely again. If all Alliance Quest is a prestige race, then it's less interesting than having to make that decision between, you know, like prestige still a factor for sure, or, you know, being able to put yourself in a position where you can choose to do something that's more difficult and also more costly. So yeah, I mean, in that way, maybe we'll see a map 7. I don't know. I don't know if what I said just made sense. It's hard to put it into words. But if I had to put some money down on whether we're going to see map 7 or not, I would say no, we're not going to. We'll see what happens, though. Could easily be wrong. I just bit my lip and yelled, "Son of a B, man, you need to stop watching these streams." It's pretty. I think there's a lot of us that do that, right? Just instead of saying "son of a bitch" anymore, it's just "son of a B, Manny." Does she need to be awakened to be good? Oh, what'd you get? Is Electra any good? Just got her as a 4-star. She does not need to be awakened. She's okay. She's about an average champion. Not overly complex or anything like that. Just an average. Hits decently hard. Not anything too amazing, but not bad either. Type of champion. I don't know what your skill. I can't remember what skill champions you have. I think you have Agent Venom already, which I'd say Agent Venom is probably fine in terms of like a skill champion. BG, in arenas, sometimes there's a poison symbol on the enemy champ. My champ can't do poison. Is that Suicide Masteries or something that the AI inherits from the actual player name? No, that is Suicide Masteries. That is Liquid Courage in the offensive tree that they're running. If you see that, that also means they are suffering from recoil, and anytime they use a special, they are going to be killing themselves. Oh my goodness, this new monitor looks fantastic. Everything is so crisp. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have. The refresh rate looks a little weak though, now that I'm looking at it. I don't know if that's gonna bother me or not. I got a new monitor it's one of those ultra wide monitors to replace my dual monitor setup that I had, and I just got a 60 hertz one. I'm pretty sure my other monitors were 120. And yeah, like just scrolling back and forth, I can kind of see the difference in refresh rate. Huh. Oh well. It would be way more expensive to get a higher one, but whatever. All right, let's keep going. Must dump more energy. Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Grant. What's up, real deal? Is 3 million safe for Archangel? No, 3 million is not safe. I think you'll get. I mean, my prediction is that Archangel will go for even less than 3 million, but who knows? I could be off, and 3 million I would not say is safe. Not at all. Not at all. Hashtag LaFlorian Raid, even though it's just me. What's up, PG? What's going on? Does anyone know when the next Skill Day event starts? Skill is on... yeah, someone's saying it's Tuesday. That's right. Monday is the start of all that, and Monday's Mutant, and then it's every day beyond that is just like the class, the next class in the line, basically. BG thought Dual Skirmish was going away. Did they change their mind, or is it just a holdover until the new changes? It was just until the new changes start. This is the last duel event, Bulldog or not. The very last one right now. Any news on the Dexterity Mastery? No news yet. The Dexterity is I mean, they didn't say whether or not they're going to go through with the Dexterity changes at all. I think they're going to, just because people had really good feedback about it. So if I had to guess, I would say it's probably going to go through, but maybe we're not going to see it until like after the Lions War season. I don't know. There's a 4K monitor play D2. No, it's not a 4K one. It's one of them ultra wides. Do they have 4K ultra wides? Maybe they do, but I would imagine that would be pricey. Oh man, I'm at 2.7 mil, about to get at least 2.9. I'm scared I won't get AA. Just go as high as you can. Play like you really want the champion. Hopefully it's enough. It's just, don't know what's going to be enough or not. That's the thing with Arena, you never know. Hey, BG, how many 5 stars would I need to be going for top 10% and 4-star featured? Technically, you don't need any 4 stars. It depends on the rest of your roster, though. Top 10% and 4-star featured. Also depends if you're talking about a new champion or an old champion. Like right now, Yellowjacket is going to go for 6 million or less, probably. You don't need any 5 stars to get that. But yeah, what I would recommend doing anytime anyone has a question like that, here's what I recommend. Play all of your champions that you can use on the infinite streak in that arena. Just test it out. See how many points you get yourself with going through your entire roster. Then figure out how many times a day you can do that, and be realistic about it too. Don't just think like, oh, there's 24 hours in a day, I can play through my roster 12 times, because that's not going to happen. I mean, every once in a while you can pull like a 24-hour marathon like that or something like that, right? I'm not just talking about streaming. I'm just just at gaming in general, and you could do something like that, but that's not really realistic, and you're gonna burn yourself out if you do that too much too. But then yeah, how many points can you get? How many times a day can you run through your champions and see what kind of score you can get, and then look at past cutoffs and see if you would have made it. BG, what do you think Void will go for in 4-star basic arena? Void's gonna go pretty high. I don't know. Tough to say. 4 million, maybe? Maybe even a tiny bit more than that. 4.2, 4.4, something like that. I don't know. He's gonna go pretty high. He's gonna be the highest one that we've seen in quite a while, and probably the highest one that we're going to see for quite a while as well. Nick Doe sending over $2 saying, please, read last, please. Also, you're an awesome YouTuber. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Let me go ahead and toss your name on up there. Can we fit you on the top row? Is your name short enough to... Nope. Just barely, it's not. Alright. Thank you, dude. Okay, where is your last one at? Nicto. Here we go. BG, I have to tell you about my awesome 5-star luck. My last 2 crystals were both Stark Spidey. What? What? Double Stark Spidey 2 in a row? Holy crap, dude. That's pretty amazing. That is pretty amazing. And alright, for the next like I hope this doesn't happen to you. I hope the luck continues. But just keep in mind, if you get dumped on pretty hard for like the next couple of months, just remember the day that, or the time where you pulled Stark Spidey back to back. Holy crap, dude. That is freaking awesome. That is awesome. Congratulations. So, Brian, did you see the Carnage video I sent you? I did not. If you sent it over on Twitter, I haven't got a chance to take a look yet. I'll check it out after the stream, though. All right, let's go do some. You guys want to do some live Alliance War fights? Huh? Oh crap. Hold on. The cord's in such a weird spot. All right, I gotta change them out of my whole setup, man. I gotta rework my entire freaking setup. Some things I'm not happy with. All right, we'll do that later though. Only time you're safe in the arena is when it has ended and you receive the champ already. Pretty much. I mean, unless you want to just put up a ridiculous score too. I was playing MCOC in the porta potty today and I dropped my phone in the hole. I hope it wasn't the poop hole, the porta toilet hole thing. If it was, oh, rip phone. I would just get rid of it. It's over. Time to get a new phone. All right, Alliance War. Yay, Alliance War with the sexiest of dinguses. What's up, Papa Crom? Live War Death. Don't jinx it, man. I haven't died yet this season. Oh no. Hold on a second. Problems connecting to network. Oh boy. What do I do now? Do I back out and do something else? I probably should. How we doing? Oh my goodness. We've got quite a few deaths already. Whew. Them off-season deaths. Let me go see if things are good for a moment here. Just the game, it will be fine. Yeah. I'm sure it'll be just fine. I'm gonna do a couple rounds in the arena as a warm-up first. Ooh, baby. Oh, this is perfect. The Tier 4 Basic Arena is on Sunday this week. Fantastic. Doesn't have to interfere with any of the other arenas. Alright, I still need to get like 3 million points to get the final milestone in this arena, so I better begin. The game never has connection issues. Oh, you're right. It was probably me. It's probably my own connection issues. I'm just gonna do. Oh my god. This is so annoying. These damn. All right, let me just hit him. Whatever. Let me give it like 5 minutes. If the stream or if the servers are good for 5 minutes, then we'll go back to Alliance War. Brian, love the AQ video. Just curious though, what was the motivation to make that video? I'm glad you did it for real. I think posts from Kabam like that get forgotten and people still get blindsided. Man, I've been getting some good feedback about that video. I'm kind of surprised about it, to be honest. I actually recorded that video a few days ago, and I didn't post it. And I was like, no, this is garbage. And then I like deleted it and everything. And then I was like, well, I haven't put out a video in a little bit. Crap. Let me go re-record that video. So I did. And I was like, nobody's gonna watch this, but whatever. At least it's. Every once in a while, you just gotta upload some garbage. That's the way I look at YouTube. Is you try your best to make some high quality content, but it's just impossible, man, to put out high quality content like on a daily basis. So I was like, all right, maybe some people will enjoy this, and a lot of people did, surprisingly. But anyway, motivation as to why I made that video. I just thought it was gonna help people. That's pretty much it. Like the only reason I said that I wasn't going to is that I didn't think it was going to help enough people, kind of thing. There was like no other reason behind it, really. But I like to look at what's it called? I like to look at just the future of the game in general. There's a lot of other things that we could talk about for the future of this game. For example, we saw the first introduction of Tier 5 basic fragments. We saw the first introduction of Tier 5 basic fragments in the 4th of July offer, right? That was the first time that it was available for money or for units. if I had to bet, I would say the Black Friday or Cyber Monday deal, whichever one, you know, is the one that is for units and not for cash. If I had to bet, that offer is going to include Tier 5 Basic. If you want to stay competitive in this game, if you want to get those Tier 5 Basics and you don't want to have to pay money for them, then you should probably be saving your units right now. Because I think we're going to get some Tier 5 Basic for units. There's plenty of time to start saving right now, even if you're not an arena madman grinder or whatever. There's plenty of time to if you start saving now, as long as you're going to have to play some arena. Kabam just doesn't, you know, pass out units for nothing. But, you know, if you play like 1 or 2 of the arenas pretty consistently, you can get 15,000 units by Black Friday. Oh boy, there's the connection issue again. Alright, I'm glad I didn't step into Alliance War. I'm going to give it a bit more time. So yeah, we could think of the future of the game like that too. Even if Kabam didn't tell us that 3 or 4 months away there was going to be new Alliance Quest, we still could have assumed, you know, it was due for another round of Alliance Quest. We can't predict everything. I never saw seasons coming. I don't think anyone saw Alliance War seasons coming. Certainly, I didn't think anyone saw the removal of Defender diversity coming. But even still, alright, so the removal of Defender diversity, even though didn't see that coming, I think it's wise to, as you're nearing the end of an Alliance War season, and this is something that we talked about in our Alliance chat, I'm sure a bunch of Alliances did. As you approach the end of an Alliance War season, start holding on to your resources. Don't just be like, oh, cool, I got this champion. I'm just going to rank them up for, you know, for no real reason, because Alliance War, the next season, doesn't begin for a couple of weeks. You know, like the first half of the season, go wild. Rank up whatever you can that's going to help you out. And then after that, start thinking about your rank ups a bit more. Like be a bit more reserved with them, I should say, because you should always be thinking about them, but be a bit more reserved with them. If you're close to going up a bracket, or if you're on the edge of going up or down a bracket, I should say, then you should probably just invest everything you can into the rest of that season. Make sure to finish strong. But if you feel like you're already at a pretty good spot, you're not going to be going up or down, your position is kind of locked in, then just hold off. Give it a bit of time. Wait till the next announcements of the next season. Maybe there's a champion that comes out during that time where rank ups or defenders like don't matter as much, and you know, maybe you get a better champion that way or something. Especially with the end of season rewards giving you a bunch of fragments, that kind of thing. This game will go into emergency maintenance because you're not doing war. Is that the only reason? I wish I could enjoy Arena again. It's so hit and miss for me nowadays. Yeah. I definitely understand where you're coming from, Demiok. It's the same way for me. It's kind of always been that way, though. Some days I feel like doing it, some days I don't. I think when you go too crazy, that's when it's a miss. If you do too much arena, then you're not going to want to do arena for a while after that. I mean, not for everybody, but that's how some people feel, at least. That's how a lot of people feel. Gonna rank them up, Mr. Grant. The phrase you're looking for is poops and giggles. Yes, poops and giggles. I went for the Archangel 4-star arena. I'm at 1.3 million, and I'm still going. If I get to 1.5 mil or more, do you think I'll get him? How long have you been playing the game? If you've been playing the game for 60 days or more, then no, that's not going to be enough. If it's anything less than 60 days, then maybe. There's different brackets depending on how long you've been playing the game. Your first 30 days, you're in the beginner bracket. Your 31 to 60 days, you're in intermediate. And then beyond 60 days, you're in the rest of the general population with all the rest of us hooligans. So yeah, you might be able to get them if you're within those first 60 days. Does anyone know when we should be expecting 6-star Awakening gems? The earliest possible would be the Black Friday deal. It's maybe there's a chance that it would come out for the Black Friday deal. That might even be a little bit too early, though. Why are girls so confusing and terrifying? I don't know. Probably because they're the devil, and they will take everything from your soul. No, I don't know. They're not that confusing and terrifying once you get to know them. I've only done 45 rounds in the 4-star basic. That's the only arena I've done this round, and I don't do the tier 1 alpha arena that just passed earlier, or didn't do the tier 1 alpha. Okay. I mean, that's fine. You don't have to hit every single arena every time, you know. BG, I barely survived a 5-hour party and came back. For me, it's 12:39 a.m. Well, welcome. Hopefully you enjoyed that 5-hour party that you almost survived, or just barely survived. Thanatos sent it over $2 saying, "Daddy's home." What does that mean? Is that just your saying when you take down the wall? is that what that is? Thanatos, thank you for the now $4. Appreciate it, man. The wall is gone. Thank you, dude. Hey, what's up, BG? What's up, mighty Mr. P? Uh-oh. Loading Wheel of Death. Yeah, now is not the time to do Alliance War, guys. Damn it, I really wanted to do live Alliance War. I never get to do live Alliance War because during the season there's 0 chance of me that I'm gonna do that. But it's sad, Brian. I used to be an arena god. I've fallen from grace. Yeah, I get it. I'm sure the rewards were coming in much faster when you were that arena god too. Which is why you should never throw those units away on GMCs, because there will come a time where you just can't play arena as much as you used to. And I bet you wish you had those units. Sounds about right? Okay. So, when will we be seeing 6-star Awakening gems? I just answered that. The earliest would be Black Friday, Cyber Monday. But that would be the absolute earliest. Do not expect something like that. That would just be... maybe they would do that. BG, whom should I use my generic gem on? Voodoo, Stark Spidey, or Magic? Hold on. Voodoo, Stark Spidey, Magic. I mean, it's up to you. All 3 of those champions are really good. I would say they all benefit quite nicely from the Awakening Gem, and you can't go wrong with any of the 3. So picking just your favorite is fine. But, all that said, I think Voodoo probably needs it the most out of those 3. But if you don't like Voodoo, because I'm not that big on Voodoo myself. I know he's powerful, I know he's good, I'm just not that good with him. So yeah, if you're in the same boat as me, where you're like, I kind of prefer playing the other 2 champions, then just go with one of the other 2 champions. But Voodoo, I feel like he needs it the most. Now perhaps an arena dog, as is the mirrored of the latter half. Wait, is that what Demyak is now? Is that what you're saying? An arena dog? Oh, I get it, because dog and god. Okay, got it. The spelling. Dulithia sent it over $3 saying F Thanatos. Hold it, please. Let's make sure I don't lose this fight. Alright. Thank you very much, Delithius. I appreciate that, man. You know, I raised my seat up, and I wonder if I should lower it back down. It feels so weird right now. No, I guess this is a good thing. Maybe I should raise it even more. Alright, I gotta think about this more. Changing my entire setup here, guys. I know you guys don't really see any change, but that's what's going on. You're gonna hear me some weird comments. Just kind of thinking out loud about everything. But what's up, Artcast? How you doing, dude? Brian, so the heat issue has hit me pretty hard. I'm not one to make excuses, but my arena grind time went from 8-ish hours a day to 5 to 10 minute clips, like 2 to 3 times a day, and my progression is hurting. I understand, dude. I feel really bad for anyone who's in that situation. I really hope Kabam just finds the fix already. Just finds the solution to it. Because yeah, I know it must be bad. I know it must be bad to not be able to play at all. Not by choice. You know, it's one thing when you choose to not play or whatever, but when you're kind of stuck in a situation where you just can't, then that really sucks. But Thanatos sending over $2 saying, "Don't F me, I'm uneffable." You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first, folks. Thanatos is uneffable. Thank you very much for the now $6. Appreciate it. Did I see a comment from you before too? Yeah. Okay. Thought maybe I was going crazy. There was this dude in the store today that almost looked like you. Almost asked if he was Demiok, but that would have been awkward. Ha. That would have been awkward. I'm proud of you for translating. Thank you. Thought I hated Arena, but when it was taken away from me, man, that hurt. You saying that you would be playing again now? Alright. BG, do you have digital block on your glasses? It's important. Or maybe laser eye? Yes, both of them. Delily sending over another $5 saying uneffable. Okay. That's not what KY advertises. Wow. Thank you for the $5 more, Delilius. Appreciate that, man. Is that 10 now? I think that's 10. Yeah. Let me adjust that. Hold it, please. Pixie Bell in here with the Lola faces. What's up, Pixie Bell? Oh god, that's gonna push him to a special 3. Whoops. Please just die. Please just die magically. Ant-Man, do more damage. Don't let him. Damn it. Delithius, thank you again, dude. I appreciate it. BG, I noticed immediately that you moved your seat up. I mark your height with marker on the wall next to the TV. For a second I thought, our little BG is growing. Yeah, dude, I definitely raised it up. So I raised it up. The webcam is a little bit higher too. It's technically a little bit higher, so yeah. Things are a little bit different. Just slightly. Wait, how do you both? If you get eye laser, you can remove your glasses. That's what I meant. Oh, like laser eye surgery? I thought you meant like I can shoot lasers out of my eyeballs. No, I didn't get laser eye surgery, but I can shoot lasers out of my eyeballs. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought I got nailed by that. Oh, I got hit by the last part. I guess it's alright. No laser eye surgery. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, but surgery costs a little bit of money. And I think over your lifetime, it probably saves you money. This way you don't have to buy glasses anymore, because glasses are pretty expensive too. But I'm also scared of someone shooting lasers into my eyes, even though it seems like it's a pretty safe procedure overall. Your head is bigger and more centered. It's weird. Is it bigger? Really, is it? Is it just because I'm leaned in more? If I sit back like this, I guess normally I'm kind of, you know, sitting back a bit like this. I think that's what's going on here. I was just comfortably hunched over for a moment. I would have added these faces, Lola and Florpo, but that seemed inappropriate. Perhaps. Higher so it gets a different angle of the head. Yeah, it does get a little bit of a different angle of my head. That is for sure. BG, so what's the true story about King Groot Special 3? Did the animator just quit? Inside joke or what? Well, I have no idea. I mean, there's still an animation, but it just kind of puts you in like a lights out type of position, right? But no, I have no idea what was the inspiration behind that. Put it back the way it was, damn you. I can't deal with change. I know, this is such a big change, right? The whole world is changing. Yeah, that's better. Now unzip your hoodie a little. Ah, shut up. Get a facial before getting laser eye surgery? What? ABG, is it me or did they lower top milestone in Tier 4 Basic from 2.1 to 2 million? No, it was 2 million last time. It was 2 million last time. ABG, I made a comment under the girlfriend's Facebook status where she thanked everyone for coming to her son's birthday party. Do we have any mustard? Wow. Is she gonna? Did she reply or anything? I hope she said yes, because no mustard. Some things are just inedible without mustard. Brian, has the new war map changed your allies' ability to complete the map and/or win the war without giving away your alliance's secrets? Have you had to make any adjustments, and are you a fan of the new map? I think there are 2 nodes that might be a little overtuned at the moment, which means too difficult. We can still complete it. We've still completed it 100% every time. And alliances have been putting, the toughest defenders possible on those nodes, so we can still get through it. But certain enemies are very difficult on those nodes. Just maybe too difficult. Like, I'm fine with them making the map overall more difficult, but maybe in the places and the way that they did it, maybe I'd make some changes. I don't know. I haven't looked at it enough to say like exactly what should be done different, if anything. But that's kind of my initial impression, is that there's two nodes in particular that are just maybe a little bit too difficult. Maybe they just don't have as many options available for certain champions on them. I don't know. That said, they are still new, and given some time, maybe it'll be like, no big deal. Because when like Node 24 first hit, Node 24 was like, holy crap, man! Like, what the hell is this? Why is this node so difficult? And then people found Void, and then Void made things easy, and then people put champions there to counter Void, so that Void can't really be used on that node as much, rarely ever. And it's still not bad. People just use like Stark Spidey or something like that, and it's no big deal. But it was just kind of a wake-up call of like, okay, this is like the next step up in difficulty, and maybe that's what we're facing right now in Alliance War. Speaking of, I think the servers have been pretty stable here recently, and it never fully went down, so I think it's time to do some live Alliance War. I think it's time to do that live Alliance War. What say you all? Which node's talking about? 27, or Ahem, 27, Ahem. Yeah, that's one of them. And the other one is this one right here. So, because I haven't... Oh, 27's already down, so we can't look at 27 in here. But this one is also... Whoops. This one is also pretty brutal, in my opinion. So, health and attack boost, that's normal. Cornered. Feats of power. So, when the enemy went above 1 power... Gain a Fury buff. Okay, that one doesn't really matter all that much. They're just gaining buffs as they gain different bars of power. That's fine. Power Start 1, Masochism. All of this stuff is generally fine. Here's the node that's really difficult to deal with, though. It's this aspect of evolution. So it says, whenever this defender fills a bar of power, they raise their attack, armor, crit rating, crit resistance, block penetration, power rate, and ability accuracy attributes by 5% for the remainder of the fight. That, combined with the healing that you get from Masochism, is pretty brutal. That, combined with Power Start 1, which means I think you get 5% of all these attributes at the beginning of the fight. Combined with Cornered, which means a lot of champions just cannot be used in this fight. That makes it really difficult. Might just be too difficult. Dormammu, I don't think Dormammu is good placement on this node. I don't think Dormammu is good here. I think someone can use like a magic or something like that and be able to handle this node. So yeah, I don't know if this is necessarily the best placement, but the node does just seem very difficult in comparison to the rest of the nodes, and not every node doesn't need to have the same level of difficulty to it, right? You need certain nodes to be powerful and certain nodes to not be so powerful, but this one just feels like it's a step above a step above what it realistically should be. Mendez 2222A. I'm just going to say Mendez from now on. Hitting that little green sponsor button. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with all of these fine pineapple, banana face, Gunther, Flarpa, and now Lola emojis. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate it. Thanatos sending over a buck. Where is your last one, Thanatos? Musical for free. Guess somebody got an extra ticket they didn't need, and cute bagger boy convinced parent 1 to let him go to the boardwalk. Just needs to convince parent 2. Guess my luck is used up. Wait. Explain the musical part again? But did you have 2 tickets and he's not going to the musical? Is that what it is? I remember the boardwalk part. I don't remember the musical part. Yeah. And do you think he's not going to be able to convince? Oh, you missed part 1? All right, where's part 1? Here we go. Anyways, Brian, today was pretty good, almost too good. I got called into work today. It was my day off, worked 4 hours, hung with cute bagger boy, visited friend at work, got into a music for free. Ah, okay. All right. I was gonna say I really don't remember that part. Dude, nice. That does sound like an all-around good day after I read the first part. Sounds overall awesome. All right, let's go back to Alliance War real quick though. So I mean, all right. The last thing I'll say about this node is I do think that there are ways to potentially counter this fight. I do think it's possible. It's just it might be too difficult, might be too demanding. I don't know. If they just toned down a little bit the if either they toned down a little bit this aspect of evolution to even just to not include like crit resistance, it would probably be fine, or just lowered the percentage of it, that'd also probably be fine. Or if they removed cornered. Now here's the problem with them removing cornered is that it might make it too easy for certain champions. Maybe it'd be too easy with cornered. I don't know. But for example, I don't like how Archangel really can't be used against this fight because of cornered. Like I get wanting to restrict certain like let's just say it, Blade. I was gonna try to avoid it because I didn't want to sound like I'm just hating on Blade, but you know, of course, Blade is the most common attacker right now, so you know they're trying to find ways to make it so that you have to use other champions. But you know, countering Blade, I feel like also counters other champions, and I don't like to see that. So maybe there's some other combination of nodes that they can throw in there. I don't know. ABGC, I'm late, but guess who cleared their lane? A mini and the boss in Alliance War with 0 deaths. I'm loving it over in 4YF. Nice, dude. Crushing it. Okay. Let's actually do some fights. Actually do some fights. I have plans to go see My Fair Lady tonight, which is why I didn't work the full 8 hours. They wanted me to. Got to the theater and asked for a ticket, and they were like, oh, here's one free. Dude. When does that ever happen? That's awesome. You took out the boss with a Gulk too, Swaggy Spoadster? You should have recorded it. Darn you. Okay. Let me focus here for a little bit. If you ask anything in the next 5 minutes, it's not going to get read, so just throwing it out there. Okay, we have Bane. It's just Bane, right? Pretty much just Bane, stun immune. Okay. And we have a Science Champion. 5-star Science Champion. And they have, okay, alright. I think it's Alright, I don't see Spider-Man anywhere on the map. I'm thinking that this is going to be a Spider-Man. And here's one of the things that I have trouble kind of deciding. I want to use either Medusa or Void. I'd like to use Void for some of these other fights, so I kind of want to save his health as a result. No, I should just use Void. He has the ability to lower evasion. Plus, he has the highest health pool, so Bane will actually deal a lot of damage. Oh, Wasp? Oh, yeah, it could be Wasp. It was Wasp last time. Oh, you're right. This is probably Wasp. Okay. Who's best to use against Wasp? I guess it's still... Is there anything I need to know? I'm going to use Void. But is there anything I need to know against Wasp? I can't remember if there's something that... Like, if she auto... I guess we'll find out. Whatever, let's just do it, man. I think it'll be fine. I'm going to pop a 15% health. I'd boost more if this was the season, but, you know, it's not the season. 15% health. Should I pop a 10% attack boost too? Yeah, I'm going to do it. Check his profile? Yeah, I don't know why I didn't check the profile. That's a good point, too. Well, there's no Wasp, but these guys are all... Yeah, I mean, a new Wasp would not be higher than a Sig 200 Quake, so... It might be Wasp. Watch out from that heavy and evade. Yeah. I think that's all I really need to watch for, right? Alright, let's go. I'm going to focus now. God, Void has such a high HP total. Expired. Alright. Focus up. It is quick, wow. Okay, well, now I have to watch for that, which is potentially frustrating that I might have myself stunned. Please don't stun. Oh my god, it stunned me. What? Dude, I never get hit by that. This is such a crappy fight. Just get some damage in. Rough fight. Very ugly fight. Okay. I guess if I have enough distance on it, I have to time it better. Normally I'm up close in her face when she throws the L1. And I evade it just fine every time. Alright. Ugh. A little bit of an ugly fight. That's alright. How do you not get stunned with 3 aftershocks? I mean, it's only a 30% chance. It's only freaking 20% with that the first time around. Alright, Limber, Buffet, Recovery. It's probably like a Kingpin or something like that. It's a 6-star Unawakened. Let's go. Yep. Just only hitting him to push him back a little bit, not to actually start dealing damage. I think I'm hitting too much now. Alright. That's good enough. Ugh. Alright, good enough. There's a couple little hiccups there in the fight, but that's fine. Basically, I try to build up 10 poise charges. Some advice for those of you who find Kingpin on that node. You want to get 10 poise charges before you start laying into him. But if you get pushed up against the wall, you're gonna have a real bad time. So yeah, I mean it's just as important to not get pushed up against the wall as it is to be building those poise charges. So sometimes you gotta lay into him just a little bit just to push him back. I found that to be the safest, at least. Okay, Captain America with Buffet. There's no limber, so I can stun this dude as much as I want. How does it work with his debuffs that he can shrug off? Ooh, Sig 140. That's a pretty high cap right there. Wait, hold on. Am I missing it here? I'm just trying to like skim through it. Or does he... Running out of time. Let's look again. Can he glance your special one effect? Or maybe that's what it is. Is it glancing? I know that, like, when I fought this guy using Medusa once, not on this node, but I fought him using Medusa once last season, and I couldn't get my armor shatter on him. So I don't think I want to be using Medusa for this fight. I want to be using Void. Okay, 50% chance when blocking to gain 1 connect potential. No, it doesn't matter. 100% chance to nullify. Doesn't matter. 30% chance. Okay, here we go. 30% chance to cause opponent's attacks to glance. Glancing hits cannot be critical. Deal 50% reduced damage and suffer 100% offensive ability accuracy. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay. Back out one more time. Getting the spinning wheel of death. I don't think that's a server issue. I think that's just because I was backing out and trying to go in so many times. Oh, come on. Don't do this, though. My boosts are going to run out. No! No! Maybe it is a connection issue. Crap. I don't want to have to reboost. Oh. Alright, still have 7 minutes left on the boost. I do think that might have been just caused by maybe this, like sometimes when you hit the menu all fast like that, sometimes it messes up the game. Let me just try going around some of the other areas of the game real quick. I think I'm okay. If this was the season, I would definitely not be going into this fight again, but I think it's actually okay. Crap. Is it okay? No, never mind. I'm not going in. Damn it. Why are you boosting Dingus? We said no items, no boost, no items. Cause that's not how I play. I'm gonna be boosting, I'm gonna be using items. I'm gonna reserve it a little bit. I only popped the 10% or whatever instead of popping 20%. But I don't want to die. I still want to win wars. I'm still going to heal up a little bit. Boost also save items. If I use a boost and I don't die as a result of it, then that just saved me a whole bunch of potions and saved me a whole bunch of units. But yeah, at this point I think the servers are taking a poop and I'm not going to do this fight. I'll have to wait on it. Let's go see how how it looks in Arena for a little bit. If everything's solid for like the next 20 minutes or so, then I'll go back to War. But right now, it's way too rough. Hey, what boosts keep you from taking special 3 damage? There are 2. There's 2 different boosts. One is like a... I'd show you, but yeah, now things are definitely crashing. There's one that reduces, if you get hit by a special 3, it just reduces that damage by a little bit. I've heard that it's bugged. I never confirmed that myself, but Cameron said it's bugged, and I believe him. The other special that can just completely avoid, like, makes it so you take no damage is the 3-minute invulnerability boost. Tolga Arslan sending over $2. Is that a read last $2? Where is your last one? I knew since they were dropping the peak milestones later today, it was going to get messy because my phone is acting up also. Maybe. That might have something to do with it. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, wait. I see a next message from you, not a last one. Here we go. Hey, BG, who do you think would deserve 4-star generic Awakening Gem and about 76 stones? Blade, Iceman, Ghost Rider, Scarlet Witch, Star-Lord, or Voodoo? Well, disconnected. All right. Dude, I'm so glad that it took me forever to to read the description of that Captain America. That would have been a disconnect mid-fight if it wasn't for that. So that's awesome. Okay, let me answer this question real quick. I mean, I think Blade is the strongest out of all those characters overall. However, that shouldn't just be your decision necessarily. It might be your decision. Iceman, take him out of the running. He doesn't need the Awakening nearly as much as the other champions do. He can be fine even without being awakened. Ghost Rider benefits a lot from it, but I'd say others benefit maybe a little bit more, like Scarlet Witch or Star-Lord or Voodoo. So yeah, maybe decide between Blade, Scarlet Witch, Star-Lord, and Voodoo. A lot of people seem to really just have fun playing with Scarlet Witch, and if you have 76 stones that you can feed into her, because she kind of needs high sig level, that might be a serious option for you to consider. Like, a lot of people really wish that she was a 5-star, and if she was available as a 5-star, they'd probably be using Scarlet Witch over Blade. So, yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to say Scarlet Witch. Like, you might really enjoy Scarlet Witch. Blade also doesn't necessarily need to be awakened, so think about that too. So yeah, no, I'd probably say Scarlet Witch actually. But of course, I don't think you can go wrong awakening just about any of those champions. If you wanted to choose a different one out of the list that you gave me, it's probably fine. I would just say really avoid Iceman, since he doesn't really need it, and any of the other ones, go nuts, man. Whatever you think is going to be the most enjoyable for you. Best Go Getter sending over $2 saying, BG, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. Hey, man, keep eating those Captain Crunch berries, and you are going to be just like me. Best Go Getter, dude, appreciate it, man. Thank you very much for the $2. Appreciate it. And Mark Furness sending over 10 Australian bucks saying, read last 2. Got it. And thank you very much for the 10 Australian. Hold please. Oh, where's your last 2? Mark. Don't want to waste my generic 5-star Awakening Gem on AA if he's not. Here we go. Is AA still viable for Spidey and X23 and Labyrinth? Don't want to waste my generic 5-star Awakening Gem on AA if he's not. Viable? I would say yes. But no longer as powerful of an option for sure against either of those fights. He can get it done, but it's definitely... Oh, we're back in. That change to his neurotoxin stun definitely hurt his how good of an attacker he is for those fights. For X23, it's probably still generally fine. Against Spider-Man, I think it was always pretty difficult to fight Spider-Man with Archangel anyway. I would recommend not using the generic Awakening Gem on him. I would really try to find a different option. It's only 2 fights that you have to do. And like I said, well, I was going to say Archangel could still be used for the X23, but he has to be awakened for that. No, I would just try to find a different option for those 2 fights personally. I don't think it's worth using the generic on him, is the bottom line. Could he still get it done? Yeah, I'm sure. But it's going to be a struggle, probably. Yeah, definitely find some other options. Void, 4-star Void for X23 would be really good. Then again, the way you set up your paths, you might have to do both in the same go, so that might be something you're thinking about too. And Void really doesn't handle that Spidey too well, unless it was maybe a 5-star one could do it. I don't know, but 4-star not so much. I don't know who the other options are for that Spidey, but I'd really try my best to avoid using that on Archangel at this point. If it was only for that purpose. If there was some other reason, like you would also use him in Alliance War and he would be a beast in Alliance War or something for you, then I would say, yeah, use it, but not for just those 2 fights. Yeah, just have Path 7 and a rank 4 AA ready for potion farming. Okay. So that's your final path. Oof. And he's already rank 4 and everything. I would still try to find another option though, man. I could definitely see the temptation for you. Like, this is it. This is the final path, and he could do it, but yeah, I would find a different way to go. Appreciate the $10 once again, dude. But that's my advice on that one. Nathan Lee sent it over $2 saying, read last please. Love your content, by the way. Thank you, dude. Where is your last one, Nathan? And did I just see someone saying it's only me having the issue? Is everyone else disconnecting too, or is it just me? BG, for my 5-star roster, I have 10 now. Out of those, I have 5 I think are good enough to rank past 1. For now, what order would you rank these up in? All unduped. Quake, Doc Ock, Captain, Infinity War, Hood, and Luke Cage. What order? Quake. I would say Quake, Luke, and Doc Ock are probably leading the way. Probably in that order. Even unawakened, I think all 3 of those champions are good, even unawakened. Cap, I probably wouldn't rank up Cap too high unless he was awakened. I don't know exactly how much he relies on his awakened ability, but from my limited experience, I think I would only rank him up awakened personally. Hood. Hood already feels a little bit weak in my opinion. It feels like if he's not awakened, then yeah, he's just like too weak to rank up. So yeah, that's my advice on that. Just you, BG, just you. Really? I've been grinding fine this whole time? What? That's so weird. Restart your game. It's only you having the issue. I'm not disconnecting. Huh. Okay. I'm tempted to turn Wi-Fi off on my phone. Maybe it's... But my internet's fine. How could it be Wi-Fi related? Disconnects like that. You should really force quit. Alright, let me force quit. I don't know if this is going to... I might have to, like, temporarily turn the stream off. That's the only reason I hate doing this. Damn it. Yeah, it doesn't. What sucks about it, like, it doesn't let me load the game if I'm connected to the Elgato. Like, I have to be in the game already and then go to like a specific screen. Like, watch, I'll try one more time. Nope, just automatically closes. Yeah. All right. Hopefully I don't have to restart the stream, but sometimes OBS gets a little bit wonky if I, because now it's unplugged, and if I plug it in like mid, while OBS is already open, then it gives me another set of problems. Like, it's annoying. I've only had this issue with iOS 11 too, by the way. If I'm on my other device, the 7 Plus that still hasn't been updated and still on 10 point whatever, I can close my game all I want. So yeah, still loading open right now, and I'm gonna go to like, if anyone ever does have this problem, any other people who are thinking about starting making videos or streaming or whatever, I recommend going to the crystals screen. You just load right into the crystals, plug it in, and it shouldn't force close the game anymore. And there we go. Alright, and everything seems fine, so I shouldn't have to stop the stream at all. That's good. Did this Dingus really miss my super chat specifically to tell him he's giving the guy bad advice about A and Labyrinth? Oh, did you really? I was so focused on... Sorry, dude. I was so focused on answering the question. Liar, man. AA slays Spidey and Labyrinth. Magic and X-23 too. Does he still? First off, dude, once again, I'm sorry. You sent over $2 to say that, and I did somehow miss it. Thinking about all this other stuff. But does he still really? I don't know, man. How many tries did it take you to get him down? Where did it... Hold on. Like 3 to 5 revives max on each fight if he's 455, but he needs to be Sig 112 too. I could see it being 3 to 5 max on X23, but I've known a lot of people who had trouble with Spidey already. Even before he got changed, before his neurotoxin stun got changed. I don't know. Even if he did slay those 2 fights, I wouldn't want to use a generic on him just for those 2. I know why it disconnects you from the game. It's because of your iPhone's crappy background. Is it because of that? The default background that I have? Not to mention my other comments on the subject. Alright, well, I don't know. I'd still recommend not using the generic Awakening Gem, but Mark, ultimately it's up to you whether you want to use it or not. Aaron Abdo has been... Nah, he wrecked Spidey maybe if you suck with him somehow. I mean, I don't know. I've never done the fight with Archangel myself because I had Gwenpool. So I'm just going by what other people tell me. That's all I really can go by is what other people tell me about that fight. My only other option for X23 is Star-Lord or 4-star Guillotine, and I'm not good enough to do it with Star-Lord. Okay. Well, do you have 4-star Archangel? Here's what I would do if I was in your position. Here's what I think I would do. I think. All right, actually, somebody correct me on this. Can Star-Lord handle Spidey? If Star-Lord can handle Spidey, then I would use I would do that, and I would use like a 4-star Archangel for X23. You're gonna use a few more revives, but getting to save a generic Awakening Gem, I feel like would be worth it. I don't know if Star-Lord how Star-Lord handles Spidey or not though. Eddie Gonzalez sent it over $1 saying, "Hey BG, I'm watching you on my new Xbox One. How do I donate and chat with this console? Does anyone know?" Wait a minute. Did you just donate and chat while on the console? Or are you on like a different device doing that? Is that what's happening? I used 2 revives on Magic, 3 on X23 because of some bad RNG, and 5 on Spidey or so. Did you wax your melon today because there's a shiny light reflecting from it? My setup is slightly different. That might be it. I got Iceman as well. Or wait, where was that about? Best for Realm of Legends, 4-star Guillotine, 4-star Awaken Iceman, or 4-star Awaken Starlord. Probably a combination of Starlord and Guillotine. I don't think you need Iceman. Brian, what is this Thanatos? So Brian, going back to AA, how much more difficult do you think that Jugs in Labyrinth would have been if AA hadn't been bugged? I don't know. I mean, I guess it doesn't change the difficulty that much, but more difficult, you know? I don't know exactly how to quantify it. Alright, I need to do some more fights. Everything seems stable again, even though my boosts are now down, which sucks. I'm probably not going to reboost for these last 3 fights. I don't think that's necessary, but I am going to heal up a little bit. I love your videos. Thanks, dude. Alright. Need to focus up. So we determined that I'm going to use Void for this fight. It's got Buffet on it. Buffet and Recovery. And he might glance some of my special abilities. We'll find out. This will be a good test for it. I am going to heal up a little bit. Yeah, let's pop 3 of these things. Why not? Let's go! Alright, focus time. Focus, 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 focus. I'm on my phone and watching on my Xbox. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, if somebody else... I don't know how to chat when using console. But if anyone else knows... Okay, he didn't glance that one. Whew, I thought I went in too late. I thought I was going to get parried there for a second. Alright, let's see if he glances this. No. Oh, that's right. He gains those charges when blocking, right? Come on, swirly do. That's not a swirly do. That's a swirly do. Jeez, I almost got clobbered in the corner there. That was a close call, actually. I mean, I would have been fine, but, you know, would have taken a bit of damage there. Phew. BG stun change shouldn't mean anything since they become stun immune anyway. Also, you get the generic from completion, right? Well, yeah, but if you're getting a generic from completion, if you're using a generic to get the generic from completion, then... Like, I know you get other stuff with it, but, I don't know, it just feels like... It doesn't feel like a good use of it, in my opinion. Oh, no, come on with this network stuff again. Really? What is going on? My internet is completely fine. Alright, you know what? Hang on 1 second. Wait, what? The current Wi-Fi network and other nearby will be disconnected until tomorrow? The hell does that mean? Is it like an option that keeps this thing on persistently or something? Alright, anyway. Whatever, man. Turning Wi-Fi off. Let's see if I can... Oh, no. Duh. I don't have... I'm not connected to cell data on this. I'm an idiot. Alright, well maybe refreshing the Wi-Fi will help. Stinking connection. Use my generic on Stark for Labyrinth. Haven't pulled him since then. Thank God. I mean, generic on Stark Spidey, you're going to use him for other places besides Labyrinth, you know? It's not the only place you use him. I just don't think it's worth it if you only use the champion for those two fights, is all I'm saying. But like I said, it's not my generic gem. So if you guys would want to use it or whatever, that's up to you. It's up to each individual owner of that generic. It's a normal message. You just have to hit the button again to reconnect. It doesn't do that on the older iOS, I guess. By the way, BG, are you using a new webcam? The aspect ratio of your head is kind of squashed, or is that just a new haircut? New haircut. No, it's a slightly different placement. So yeah, my head's gonna look like that from now on, I think. Ryan, your free crystals ready? Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes, see if everything's stable. Let's go do a round in the arena. Maybe refreshing the Wi-Fi like that helped. Ryan, you want to see something I saw on Twitter? I can't look at Twitter right now. And I'm not even refusing to. I actually can't with this setup. I'll fix it tomorrow, hopefully, that I can again. As rare as 5-star gems are, solely using it for 2 fights in the hardest content currently in the game is a massive waste. If you can justify his use elsewhere, then sure, but a generic gotta be game changer you spend it on. Yeah, see, I agree completely with what Gloria Man said. I completely agree with that. There has to be another way to get around those, to get through those fights. I just feel like there has to be another way. Maybe Archangel was better for those fights than I said he was. Based on Aaron Abdo's comments about him. But, ugh. My head looks extra round and shines with the new camera ratio. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It says AQ coming soon. Make it go away. It's impossible. AQ will never go away. Dude, Articast, at least we're getting the buffed rewards this time. Next AQ, Tier 2 Alpha. You sure AA is going for 2.6? I am not sure. Go higher. Definitely go higher. Always go higher. Should never be a time where you just go to what I recommend here. Have you considered body painting a banana on your forehead? Every day of my life. Best go-getters sending over 2 super chats. Uh-oh. Was that an accidental double super chatting? Saying, so I rank 5, 50 AA like you said, and he was killer in the Angelina Jolie Lily event quest, 100 my first challenge, and I don't know who else to use a 4-5 tech gem on other than Star-Lord. I mean, Star-Lord's not bad to take to rank 5. He's certainly not bad. I do prefer some other champions of the tech class over him. If you were to have like Stark Spidey, I prefer Stark Spidey. Sentinel, I think, is a badass, but at the same time, Star-Lord's not bad and might be worth just giving that that gem to. If you like Star-Lord, then I think he's fine to give that tech gem to. But either way, dude, congrats on completing the challenge. Let me go ahead and put your name on up there. I'm going to treat this as if those are 2 super chats. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but I think those are two super chats. I don't know. But let me go ahead and toss your name on up there. Hold the please. That's 12. I think that's 12 for you, right? Yeah. In reference to Glory Man's comment, how and why did you awaken that Dr. Voodoo again? I don't want to talk about it. So Dr. Voodoo, I did just awaken for like a couple of fights in 5.4, but I didn't care. I wasn't doing things. All right, so here. All right, let me explain it like this. There's like optimal things that you can do in this game, and if you can help it, that's the plays you want to be making. You want to be making the optimal plays, the optimal rank up decisions and awakening decisions and all that stuff, right? You don't want to buy stuff when it's too expensive. You want to, you want to buy it when it's cheap. So like you don't really want to buy potions at their full price. You want to wait for potion sales to come around. Same like the what's it called? The energy refills. If you can avoid getting them when they're 30 units a pop, and wait till Kabam comes around with like an awakening, or no, not an awakening, an energy refill deal, and then just go nuts when that deal comes around. That's the best way to play this game. But there's going to be those times where you don't always do the optimal play, and you just do something because, yeah, you either just like want to get it done immediately, you don't have that patience, or you have an alternative goal where, like for me, it was completing 5.4 in as fast a time as possible, and I did whatever I had to do to get through 5.4 as fast as I could. I probably shouldn't have used generic Sig Stones on Stark Spidey. It probably would not have made a difference, judging by like the times to get in the top 100. It definitely wouldn't have made a difference. But I was trying to have the fastest time I possibly could, and that was the only thing that I could do to lower my time. But looking back on it, no, I wish I did not awaken Voodoo, and I do wish I still had those generic Sig Stones that I could feed into Void right now. That'd be fantastic if I could do that. So yeah. Sometimes you don't always do what's like the best or recommended advice, and you could say the same thing about that Archangel rank up too. The Angelina Jolie Lilies challenge. I haven't done that one yet. Is it anything like the Angelina Jolie Lily challenge? Yeah, it's just like that one. Brian, how old is you? I'm 31. All right. What fight do we have here? That's just a rank 3 5-star. All right, we're gonna be using Void for this fight in case it's what's his face? Iron Man. And it's not Iron Man. Okay. No problem. Kind of regret using all of the potions that I did this war. I could have definitely gotten by not healing up to full. I probably should have only used like 1 or 2. Because I think this might be my last fight that I use Void for, perhaps. But whatever. I haven't died all off-season yet, and I should shut up before I jinx myself. But I'd like to keep it that way. Go ahead, bud. Just do it. There we go. Probably should have let that debuff just go on its own. Whatever. You dead, sucker. Awakened Voodoo, rank him up, fool. Mystic Advancement solo event is on. It's on right now. Should I take him to rank 5? Hey Brian, is 4.2 million safe for Archangel? I'd say that's pretty reasonably safe. 4.2, you have like a 99% chance of getting Archangel. 0.9 probably. Have you tried Tekken Mobile? No, I have not. How do you farm the units? I've got guides on how to farm units. It's mostly the arena, but there are other sources of units as well. BG, who would you bring for All or Nothing, Magic, and Dismay Nightcrawler? I don't know. I've never had to deal with that note before. I can't remember exactly what Dismay is. Is that the one where you... if you take a hit, then you suffer degen for the amount of hits that you delivered on the enemy or something like that. Wait, those are two different fights, though. All or Nothing Magic and Dismay Not Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I'd have to really think about it for a little bit. What? Hold on. What fight am I in right now? We have Recovery, Arc Overload. Okay. And it's a 455 skill champion. Oh, I wonder what fight this is. I think I'm gonna go in with Medusa. I'm slightly worried that it is a like it might be another Kingpin if they're not playing Diversity, because I think there's other duplicates in the group. Could be Agent Venom. It could be Killmonger. Killmonger I feel like is the one I'd be most worrisome of. And if it's Killmonger, then I want Medusa in there for the armor breaks. And I think the Arc Overload wouldn't be too big a deal. So yeah, let's. Plus I'll cut that 66% armor right out. So yeah, let's Medusa this. Really wasted my potions on this guy. Definitely should have saved those. I could have got through this entire war without it. Blade? Oh crap, it might be Blade. Oh crap, it is Blade. Heart of Chaos, I wish I saw your comment. Like 2 seconds earlier. I should still be okay. I thought I can get the armor shatter. Couldn't in time. Dude, throw the heavy. I actually tried to attack there. Can I attack there even? I'm not sure if I can safely or not. There's not. Oh my goodness, that was a long distance heavy attack from him. Good lord. Okay, very long fight. If anyone's wondering why I don't punish the, what's it called? When he does like a double medium attack, when he ends his combo, I've been punished too many, like normally you should be able to attack after that, after he does his little fillet move or whatever it's called. But there's too many times where I've done that, where I think like, okay, now's my opening, and I try to attack and I get parried. So I just don't do it in war at all anymore. Unless I really have to, if I'm like stuck in a corner or something like that, I'm just not going to. It's just not worth the risk. Alright, that should be it for me. Actually, I mean, I am going to take this King Group mini-boss this war, but that's... Or, I mean, at least I think I'm going to. I gotta check my battle group, but I'm pretty sure that's who I'm gonna be fighting. So it's gonna be off stream. I gotta wait another 3 hours for energy for that, or 2.5, or whatever it is. Fillet move or rotisserie blade? Yeah, that's what it is. The rotisserie blade. Should I rank 3 my unduped 5-star Morningstar, or rank 5 my duped 4-star Ghost Rider? Hold on. Rank 3 unduped 5-star Morningstar, or rank 5 my 4-star duped Ghost Rider? Tough call. Both good champions. I think that Ghost Rider is the more usable of the champions between the two. There are situations where that Morningstar would be better, but I would probably just go with Ghost Rider between those two. I think I would. That was less satisfying than watching you die to Void. I'm sorry. Hello, I'm here now. What's up, Doc McShoddy? You may start your stream. 2 more hours to go. Okay, got it. Gent Jacob has some Dismay advice here. Dismay, you just need to not get hit, get Nightcrawler to change stances, and it's game over. Magic, you want Sparky to keep taunt up and get her to fire off L1s. Use Heavy if you're really in trouble. You could use Blade versus Magic. She would probably die before she gets to an L3. I was thinking she would die too. I was thinking with Blade against Magic, you can just parry a bunch. Build up your power meter that way with the bleeds, and then just pop L2s, and the damage you would deal to her would just be insane. You'd probably kill her before she gets to an L3. But I don't have the experience on those fights, so I don't even know if I could even give advice on those things, to be honest. You ever getting pounded while blocking, so you try to evade, but somehow in the process you parry them in the middle of their combo? Like, that's not what I was trying to do, but I'll take it. Yes. You that like started happening a little bit with the recent, with one of the more recent patches to parry. In one of their fixes to parry to make it more smooth, you're able to do that now, which is definitely not intentional. There's no way that could be intentional. But yeah. BJ, you looking forward to being able to do Tier 4 Basic on Sunday? Justin, yes, dude. I'm very excited about that. I actually said that earlier. This is the best, man. That is the best arena to have on a Sunday. It's Tier 4 Basic. Last fight in war, that domino has your name on it, bro. I told you that you're taking every boss in BG3 forever. Good luck with that. I ain't no boss killer, man. I ain't no boss killer. Been in a gross amount of I've been a gross amount of in-game hours. Can easily get Catalyst, no problem at all, save for Tier 4 class Catalyst, but I can't get ISO to save my life. Someone help with some sick tips on getting ISO. The way to get ISO is just by duplicating your champions. It's the only good way to get ISO. You can get ISO other ways, just like, you know, questing. You get those little generic ones, but they do nothing for you, man. The best way is just to duplicate your champions, which of course we're all trying to do, as is. But Arena is the best place to do that. All those little premium hero crystals that you get, they add up to be a lot of ISO. Even duplicating your 2-stars gives a decent amount of class-specific ISO. Don't use it. Oh, he used it. But then when you get lucky and you get a 3 or 4-star, that's when you get the big bricks of ISO. And yeah, I mean, if you play enough Arena, you could get like 100,000 premium hero crystals a week. Technically, you can get more than that. Wait, shards. I meant shards, not 100,000 actual crystals. 100,000 shards. I've done the math on it, though. It's a little over 100,000, and that's not including the fully formed ones that you get from the 5-star. Now, of course, it's not that easy just to hit every single milestone in all the arenas. I don't expect anyone to do that. But bottom line is you still get a lot of ISO from Arena. Duplicating champions as well. If you... Let's say you can play enough to get like the 4-star Yellowjacket from the arena here. Is he really worth it, putting up those points? Probably not, but if you also need ISO, that's going to give you 24 science ISO bricks. Ugh, I want these basics, but ugh, I don't have battle chips, and with the heating issue, I can only do 5 rounds in arena before having to totally let my phone cool. Effort better get some in compensation. That's rough. BG, is Tier 4 Basic the theme of the stream tomorrow night? Probably, yeah. Chandler Inner Dubes or B Manny, what do you think? We traded 2 sticks of ABC bubblegum to Jay to get you in BG 3-4. That sure as ain't hell for me to do boss fights, man. I'm gonna try to go the season without a death. We'll see what happens. I'm sure I'm gonna die somewhere along the way, but killing bosses? I don't know about that, man. I'll take minis all day. I'll take the regular lane, no problem. But we need a different boss killer. That ain't me. Does it happen to you, arenas? Sometimes the enemy is standing with open defense. Then you hit and get a parry in the face. Yes. That's like the stupid. That's the worst AI. I think people, for the most part, just want the AI to be nice and aggressive against you. But sometimes they just stand there. They just walk up to your, stand right in your face. And it's super annoying. Especially, it happens most when you're trying to build the infinite streak. BG, you think my 5-star Dormammu needs his awakened ability, or he doesn't really need it? What do you think? Dormammu on offense doesn't really need it. Dormammu on defense absolutely needs it. Yeah. X23, thoughts? Good champion. Simple to play, which is fantastic, especially for people who are a bit newer to the game. But even if you're not newer to the game, she's still a great champion who has decent damage along with survivability. Brian, when is Ghost going to come out? In about, was it this Wednesday, I think? This coming Wednesday? Like 5 days or something? 4-star Yellowjacket, 7.7 million. 5-star Yellowjacket, 21.3. AA, 4 million. Damn, drop faith. That's pretty nuts, dude. Crushing it. He just pulled 4-star Killmonger. Again, Sig level 75 now. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Tried a rank 3 procs against Node 30 today. Getting her to crit is freaking impossible. Yeah, dude, especially with the crit resistance on that node. It might actually be impossible, dude. Crit, like... I mean, if they start with a bar of power, I'm pretty sure that means they have 5% crit resistance. Just right off the bat. If they build, like, 4 or 5 bars of power throughout the fight, I think it's actually impossible for you to land a crit with Proxima. And if the enemy has some crit resistance built in, you're screwed. You're really screwed. But Pasta do hitting that sponsor button. Did you already hit that sponsor button in the past? I could have sworn you were already a sponsor. Maybe that was just in my imagination. But either way, dude, thank you so much for hitting that little green sponsor button. I really do appreciate it. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with all these fine pineapple, banana-like Gunther, Flarpa, and now Lola emojis. Thank you, dude. When do new AQ rewards and Glory store prices start? Tomorrow, I believe, JJ. So this next round of Alliance Quest, you're not going to get loyal Glory until it's all over. Keep that in mind. So 565 is a Path 7 killer. Never done this path, but he's great. That new mini-boss node, piece of cake, man. Void meant Void. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely, dude. Well, that mini-boss... Dude, that mini-boss node, that path, that's on Path 7, is easier than Node 24. I don't get what Kabam was thinking there. It's a little bit weird. I don't want to complain because they're going to make it more difficult or something, but it really is not a difficult fight at all. Compared to the other mini-bosses, it is a total joke. Worst part of the infinite streak is when you push them to an L3, repeat poop dude over and over as you try to kill them before they use it. You almost get them down, and they one-shot you with it. Yep, that has happened to me before plenty too. Zane Christensen sent it over 888. With no message. Is there a read last message? I hope. Zane, thank you very much for the 888, dude. Here we go. Thanks for responding, BG, and sorry for the typo. Just started grinding Arena massively, and the premiums are nice. I'll just have to pray for the 2-star streak to end, and I'll see you at the meetup. Oh, nice. You're going to the meetup? Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, dude. Like, like, the ISO... Like, I was definitely in a position before, too, where I needed ISO. And I was always playing Arena in this game, so even as much as you play Arena, you might still have some ISO troubles, but just like stick with it, and eventually you'll be overflowing on ISO, and you'll be held up on like Catalyst and all that other stuff. But yeah, dude, thank you very much again once again for the 888. See you at the meetup. It's gonna be awesome, man. I'm looking forward to it. 2 weeks from today. If you guys are not aware, GameWorks in downtown Seattle. I know most of you are not in the Seattle area, but those of you who are, man, it's going to be worth coming out for. It's going to be fun. I had a 565 Medusa on 24 today. It was good times. Medusa can be pretty tough there, depending on who you got. Feel pretty confident with my 565 Void, though. Did anyone hear about the Google glasses that allow you to play with your eyes? Like play with your eyeballs or play like a game using your eyes? Which is it? No, I mean there's always been a way to play with your eyes. I don't know about on a mobile device, but they've had programs for the longest time already that for people like with disabilities who oh great, now my eyes are gonna overheat. Yeah. But there's been programs for the longest time for people with disabilities who are just able to move like the mouse cursor with their eyes, basically. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't know if you like blink to click or whatever, but I remember people playing World of Warcraft with software like that. Of course, like it's better to play, you know, with keyboard and mouse if you have access to that. It's not going to be, you know, better, but that kind of software does exist. BG, if you send me assets, I have no problem making you more emojis or tuning up the current ones. Just saying, keep it in mind. Well, okay. I will keep that in mind. For something like the Lola emoji, it worked out awesomely. The only thing is, like, for some of the custom ones that I like to make, there are no assets for those things. Those things are just, well, yeah, you see them. They're my own creations. But yeah, okay, I'll keep that in mind. Because, yeah, the Lola emoji definitely came out great. BD, thoughts on Killmonger? Awesome. Awesome champion. Awesome offensively and one of the top defenders in the entire game. I think he's top 5 defender. Maybe, like, top 3 defender. Like, I don't know. He's really high up there as far as best defender goes. I don't think you would use him as, like, the boss node or anything like that, but there's a bunch of nodes where he's just really annoying to fight against. For a number of reasons. And he's not always going to get you kills or anything, but if you slip up against that guy, he could kill you. If you attack into him when he has reverberation, you could take a bunch of Thorns type damage. If he's unwilling to throw his specials, you can get backed into a corner, and then it can be difficult to avoid that damage and stuff. So yeah. Plus he has some crit resistance built in. He is fairly durable. Yeah, just all around really solid defender. And then offensively, I don't think he's like the best champion ever, but I do think he's quite powerful offensively too. And against certain fights, he can like counter boss and stuff. Waldo sending over 10 it's pesos, right? Mexican pesos. I'm going to butcher your full name if I try to say it. Can I just say Waldo Dominguez? Is that good enough? Because I'm sorry, I'm gonna mess up the middle part. But either way, you sent over 10 Mexican dollars there. Where is it offensive if I say dollars instead of pesos? Where is it? Here we go. BG, should I unlock the Assassin Mastery to max before my first try at Labyrinth, or 1 point should be enough? I don't think you need Assassin to be maxed. No. 1 point is a nice boost. You certainly don't need to have it maxed. It will help you depending on the champions you're using, but it doesn't have to be maxed. To do like one path, no, I'd say whenever you're ready in terms of like having the right champions and stuff like that, then just go for it. Don't wait on maxing out Assassin. And you should be good. What's up, Christina? At what time is one ready to do the featured arena? I can barely put up 4 million in the basic arena and have 4 5 stars. How much more do I need? I mean, it just as you get more and more champions, like it's gonna go up. I don't know if there's any exact number. The other thing I'd recommend is you don't necessarily need to get the top prize to do an arena. If you just get some of the milestones, that's going to help your progression through the units and the crystals and the shards that you're getting along the way, and then you could build up your roster even faster and get you to that point where you're ready faster. So yeah, you don't necessarily need to do a, don't necessarily need to be getting the champion to participate in that arena. But as far as how many champions, just figure out how many points you could score and then look at past cutoffs, basically. All right, I have a very important question for you. How exactly has YouTube autoplay taken me from Twisted Sister to Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys? I don't know. Actually, that is weird. YouTube is actually pretty good when it comes to keeping you in somewhat similar genres of music. Was there like a cover song of theirs that they did or something? I don't know. I mean, it will change genres over time, of course, but just in general, it usually takes a while for that to happen, and it's not like that drastic of a change, typically. BJ won't be at the upcoming meetup, but I'd like to hear of the goodies you have in store for the lucky ones to go. Sure, okay. So I've got. First off, I don't have. I would have to go through like my bins that I have for the stuff that Kabam gave me to give out at the meetup. But as far as the custom stuff that I've personally made, the stuff that's not really related to MCOC but more related to my channel here a bit, is this custom sticker. Custom banana face little guy here. I've got another custom sticker here, which is going to represent the meetup in itself. Every year is going to be something a little bit different. It's hard. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer if it'll focus on it. It just says Seattle 2018 MCOC unofficial meetup. Next year I would like for someone else to design this thing for me, because I'm sure somebody else could design one better. I was just trying to avoid using any kind of copyrighted material because I didn't want to hear from Marvel's legal department with like a cease and desist letter about, if I were to use something Marvel related. So I didn't put like a, what's it called? I didn't want to use like just any of the characters, and I didn't want to use like Kabam's copyrighted stuff either because I didn't know if they would have a problem with that or not. Then I've got this, which is a magnet, which is larger than the sticker, but it's basically the same exact image as I used for the sticker. So yeah, pretty sweet. There's pops, the MCOC pops, and just some Marvel pops in general. And then the stuff that they give out at Comic-Cons, some stuff like that. So there's like some bags with the MCOC stuff on it, some flyers, some pins. What else is in there? That's it for the most part. There has to be a couple of other things that I'm forgetting. Oh, there's a print that they have, that like a limited edition print that they sent me. I've got 5 of those. I've got little coins that they only had at 2016 Comic-Con. That might be it. Might be one or two other things I'm forgetting, but I think that might be it. What's up, Dubes? How you doing, dude? Dubes, you missed some live Alliance War fights that you would have enjoyed, I feel. Rip. I didn't die, though. BG, have you gotten that bug at all where you can't swipe back? A few people in my alliance were complaining about it and had it happen to me 2 or 3 times in the last couple of hours. No, I've never had a can't swipe back bug, or not recently at least. Never had anything like that. Brian Chewbacca Grant, good evening, sir. What's up, Edo? Hey BG, any tips for how to fight Yellow Sting in uncollected events? I hate those stings because don't have any good 5 stars. Yes. First off, never use a special ability when you're in that fight. If you use a special, you're going to take damage. That power sting is on you just from the start of the fight. So don't use a special. Second, the best way to avoid his special 1 is to do a 4-hit combo. Like anytime he has a bar of power, or he's about to gain a bar of power, only do a 4-hit combo, dash back immediately, and then when he uses his special, dash back again. If you're too short distance on him, and you try to evade the special, you're very likely to get hit by 1 of the 3 hits of his power sting. Technically, it's all avoidable, but it's very, like, the timing on it is not easy. So having like a good distance, like the distance that I have on Groot right here, just like a medium distance, and then dashing back when he uses a special, that would be good. But if you're like right in his face, right in Yellowjacket's face, you're probably going to get nicked by the end of it. Anthony G sent it over $2 saying, going to do my 4th path in Labyrinth. Read last? Sure. Anthony G, thank you very much for the $2. Where's your last message at? Where are we at? Here we go. 6-star Red Hulk, a good option against Abomination in Labyrinth. Yeah. Oh yeah. Should be. Should be a very good option, as a matter of fact. That should be awesome, dude. You don't take any. I mean, you don't. Do you? The only thing I'm concerned about is you don't take like a tick of poison damage before he shrugs it off, right? He shrugs it off fast enough that you don't take any of that. I think that's the way it works. Yeah, he'll crush that fight, dude. He'll crush Abomination. Absolutely. BG, what is Papa Luke's base attack as a 6-star without suicides? Let's find out. Man, I did not do a lot of arena fights this stream. I just realized how like I didn't even make it through my entire 5-star roster. Messing around with Alliance War, and then all the connection issues that I had, and all that stuff. But 1827 is what we're at for base attack, which is a little bit higher than the 5-star. Let's go look at the 5-star version. So 1827, 5-star equivalent. Is 1721. Actually, that's a pretty decent difference between the 5 and 6-star. That's not bad. Pretty good. ABG, who do you think I should rank up my 5-star Dormammu up to rank 3 or my 5-star Venom? What do you think? I don't know who right now. I'm just confused who the hell I should rank up. I would say Dormammu over Venom 100%. Not even a question between the two. Dormammu is the better champion between them in just about every single way. PG, who has the highest block proficiency in the game? It's either the captains or I think Iron Man actually has like super high block proficiency too. He might have highest. I don't know. But the captains also have perfect block. So if they don't have the highest, they also have that to kind of boost them up, their blocking abilities. Didn't make it through your roster. You still have 1 hour and 40 minutes to stream since I joined. Finish up. Yeah. I'll go a little bit longer here. But I'm probably not going to go too much longer, guys. I might just finish up my 5-star roster, and maybe that's about it. Because it's already been a little over 2 hours, and that's usually when I call things for the night. Just bring OG Daredevil for the Yellowjacket fight, like a closer in the 9th. That's true, too. You could do that. OG Daredevil, if you have his SIG at 99 or just a high level. Oh, the other thing I forgot to... Oh, no. He's unblockable, right? I was going to say you could just block it, but that's right. Last time I gave that advice, you guys told me it was unblockable, which I forgot about. Stark Spidey can also help too. BG, so that means Papa would need 2 attack synergies to get the second enrage timer if I do the math correctly, right? Yes. 2 attack synergies. If you could pick 3 more champs to rank 5 right now, who would you choose? 3 more champions, you say, huh? Well, one of them will be Stark Spidey. I'm going to try my best to not rank 5 Stark Spidey ever. But if you gave me just 3 of them instantly, I'd be like, okay, yeah, Stark Spidey. Take that. I don't know if I have other champions that I'd be psyched about rank 5. Well, I guess Hyperion. A 3rd one, though? I don't know if I have a 3rd one that I would like to take to rank 5 at the moment. Even if I just had, like, rank 5s to choose from. If I had to use it, if there was some kind of weird stipulation, like it was coming from a, like I rubbed a lamp and a genie told me I have to rank up 3 rank 5s or else, then I guess I would also rank up my Labyrinth Ultron just as a defender. Even though he's not that good of a defender, I don't know who else to rank up, so that's who it would be. Actually, would I do that, or would I rank up one of my unawakened champions? One of my other, like, unawakened, like the... like, he's unawakened too, but... Maybe there'd be somebody else I'd rank up instead. I don't know. But yeah, either way, like, all 3 of those champions are not champions that I'm considering to rank 5 for my next rank up. I want to get a new champion. I gotta get someone new. I don't know who it's gonna be. Maybe I'll have to hit up the arenas when a new champion hits. I don't know. Or just get lucky out of these crystals. We'll see what happens. BG, does the Petrify Mastery affect your opponent if you hit your special 3 while he was stunned? I think so, yes. Even with True Strike, evade champs like Sparked work for me, I think because I'm so used to his fluid motion evading that it really helped, if that makes sense. Oh, does he have True Strike? Need to take a Papa for the guillotine fight over 455 Ice Bro. I could go 565 Medusa, Star-Lord, 6-star Luke Cage, and 2 synergy champs. Okay. That could work. I mean, I do think that he would be better for that guillotine fight, and honestly, that guillotine fight is a nightmare. So that I could see that working. I could see that being pretty good. Damn BG, the hate for Papa Luke is too damn strong in here. 3 new rank 5s, and you're thinking unawakened champion over Papa. I don't use him anywhere, so yeah. I don't hate him. He's a great champion. He's fantastic. But what am I going to use him for? He doesn't help me in Alliance. I'm not going to bring him to Alliance War. He helps none of my nodes there. I'm not going to use him for Alliance Quest. I run poison paths, not bleed paths. So, and he's not a defender. Blade shrugs the sting off pretty quick though, doesn't he? It's a passive sting. The stun is not passive. I guess he would shrug off that. I guess you could just sit there and not use a special. Yeah, so Blade does work too. Crap, Despair is messing me up. My champs are in a different order for Arena. Yeah. That is weird every time you change your masteries, how they're in like a slightly different order, right? BG, I'm having trouble with Road to Labyrinth with the power gain level. Which champs should I consider for this level? I mean, just any kind of champion that, what's it called? Has some kind of power burn, you know? So like Magic, Vision, those type of champs. Stark Spidey, even with his, you know, with his heavy attack, can be enough in a pinch probably. You just gotta look at your roster and figure out which power control champions you have. Is there a 6-star you would rank 2? Probably not. It would depend. Maybe if I awakened a 6-star champion, and if they were also like the ideal champion to help me somewhere. So like a Sentinel, if I got and awakened Sentinel, and I was still taking the same paths that I did last season, then I would maybe consider taking up Sentinel. But other than that, it's too many resources to rank to a 6-star, and especially with the next season of Alliance Crest coming, that's something else that I didn't mention in that video. That's just another reason to not rank to a 6-star champion. Not only because of prestige mattering more, and it being too difficult to have high prestige if you're investing your resources into 6-star champions in the moment. Not only does that matter more, but also if you need to rank 5-star champions because the content is just becoming more difficult, which again we don't know for sure, but I think it's going to become more difficult. If you need to do that, or just level up more 5-star champions in general, like I think that's going to help your overall gameplay more than rank 2ing a 6-star. What about an unawakened 6-star Corvus? No, I wouldn't do it, man. He's a beast, of course, but it's just so high on the resource cost. Maybe... Okay, let me try to think of a world where I would rank 2 a 6-star Corvus. If he can take out one of those super tough mini-boss nodes without much trouble, and I didn't have like the 5-star version, then I would rank 2 a 6-star Corvus. I think that's the only situation, though, is if he crushed those mini-boss nodes. Which... And like, other champions can't. Which, that might be the situation. I don't have the experience on those nodes to know. That might actually be the situation. Brian, why the hell am I suddenly motivated to play Arena now that it's after 3 a.m.? I don't know. I just honestly miss Arena a lot. I miss the milestones and the units and everything. I can barely do them, and it's killing me. Swaggy Spoadster, I can't remember, dude. Have you tried the things that people have done to reduce the heat, like updating to iOS 12.0 and disabling Game Center and disabling a couple of other iOS features and stuff like that? Did you see what Schaefer did to the 565 Medusa boss with him at rank 5? I did see that, yeah. I'm just saying I don't know if that's what's necessary to take out the mini-bosses. Like I'm not doubting that he can do it, you know? I'm curious if there's another way to get around those minis or not. ABG, speaking of genies, I once found a real genie of a lamp. That's why I owned 3 indestructible Motorola razors. Nice, dude. That's what you wished for? Was 3 indestructible Motorola razors? Oh, sweet baby Jesus. 4-star 330 Wasp versus 330 Iron Fist in Arena. 1 and 6 hits. Damn. Hold on, am I about to lose this fight? Okay, never mind. We're good. Dubes, I want to see the Iron Man video hopefully soon. Are you fighting an Iron Man this war, Dubes? Or is there someone else fighting him? What about Hyperion rank 5 for potential new map 6? I said that as one of my potential rank ups, yeah. I don't know if that'll be necessary, though. We'll have to see what AQ looks like in the future. You just got caught by Cyclops' unstoppable heavy attack. It's the perfect move. Is that what happened even? I wasn't even watching. If one were to rank for AQ, should rank someone that is sustainable with regen, so you won't have to use pots in the long run. Yes, exactly. BG, how do I get energy refills? Well, there's a change to the 3-day events that's coming real soon here. I think tomorrow, or like the next 3-day event, if I'm not mistaken. And that's going to allow people to get energy refills every 3 days as long as you're in Alliance. Other than that, you pretty much have to buy them with units or get lucky out of arena crystals. I think that's really the only way. Corvus is crazy. I'd rank 2, a 6-star without a doubt. Even considering all the other stuff, the prestige, the extra resources, and all that. I don't know. BG or anyone here, do you also have a problem with leaving the game for a while and when returning it's all shrunk up? Guess it's a micro bug. Kind of. You're talking about like if you minimize and then you return to the game and things are like off and you have to restart it or something? That started happening to me with this last update. I'm so envious of that gold pool rip 4K units. Sorry, dude. He's quite sparkly and shiny. Would you go... Demiak, would you go for him in the arena next time he's around? I feel like you can maybe put up a score high enough to get him. Just realized how behind the stream is on my Xbox. It lagged like crazy during one of your Alliance War fights, and now I'm a few minutes behind. Huh. BG, pray for me tomorrow because I'm going to open my 4-star crystal. I really hope I don't get no crappy champions, so pray for me, please. Blade, Gwenpool, and Hyperion on my other account. Good luck, dude, but there's a lot of champions in there. Don't say your hopes too high. You're bound to get some crappy champions every once in a while. Or for the most part, even. BG, would you rank 2 a 6-star duped Killmonger? That would be pretty good defender, IMO. It would be a crazy good defender. I would consider it. I would consider it if he was... Yeah, I would consider it. I think it would trick a lot. I think it would make him an even better defender than like a 5-star Awakened one, because it would trick people into thinking that it might be like a Kingpin or something like that. So people might use a different champion. Because how many people really have Awakened Killmongers as 6-star champions? So yeah. Considering the prestige, BG, did you see my last rank 5? I mean, that's true. That's true. And alright, here's the other thing too. I think when considering rank ups, if you're in like a high level alliance, I think it is good to think about rank ups in terms of like your alliance as a whole. So if one person or like a couple of people make the sacrifice in your battle group to say like, screw prestige, like we just need the best possible boss killers that we can get. This way we can get through the difficult nodes as easily as possible. Like main boss and mini bosses, right? Forget everything else. Sacrifice everything. If it costs extra resources, so be it. If it's lower in prestige, who cares? As long as like you know you could do that. But like imagine if all 10 people in your battle group rank 2 at a 6-star Corvus, like that wouldn't be good. There's no chance that would be a good move, you know. So yeah, as long as it's like a calculated decision like that to everyone in your alliance, I think it's a good move, or it can be a good move. Should I rank 5 my unawakened blade or awakened magic to rank 5, or save the tier 2 alphas for 2 rank 4 5-star champs? I think I would go with that awakened magic to rank 5, Ed. Between the two. I think that's what I would do. BG, it's like super shrunk and black on the side. Yeah. So like it's black on half of it, and then like, yeah, you just got to restart your game when that happens. BG, which champ did you use for Labyrinth? I really liked the or which map? Why did I say champ? Which map did you use for Labyrinth? I really liked the 3D one you used, and I can't find it. if you go to my final path, search my channel for Labyrinth Path 7. It should hopefully pop up right away. And it's in the description of that video. The link to that map is in the description of that video. I don't know how to find it otherwise, the exact one that I used. Hello, I just sacrificed my prestige for the team. That rank up was to help the Alliance to an extent. Oh, for sure it was, yeah. It is going to help the Alliance. Do you think I'm going to hit all the milestones in all arenas for the first time in forever? Too bad Gold Pool Arena wasn't going on right now. Rip Aaron Abdo. But, I mean, that's still a pretty good come-up for hitting all the milestones. Gotta love that dude. Is that the one, Drop Faith? Is that it? That's close to the one that I was using. The one I was using had color in the paths, I think. But that basically is it. If you don't mind the no color outline or whatever, then that's it. Oh my goodness, Rogue Special 3. This is pretty rare indeed. Oh boy, I forgot about that little kiss at the end. Good thing Cameron's not here. He'd be so turned on right now. You search for enigmatic nodes, Labyrinth MCOC. Oh, will that do it? That may do it. Well, I need the units. I went right down to the wire on my last Labyrinth path. Screw Blue Cyclops. He can be pretty brutal at times. For sure. Are you doing a giveaway? No. I'm doing giveaways at the meetup, but that's the only place I'm doing giveaways. If you come to the meetup in 2 weeks from today, you get a whole bunch of free stuff. But not here. I wish, man, I do wish I could do this final fight here, though. I would crush him. Timber. I wonder if I'd be able to handle this Hyperion. Probably not. But if I got enough petrified, if I got lucky on the petrified debuffs, then I'd be able to handle this Hyperion, I think. But that would be relying too much on luck. Someone's gonna have to go with that with like a magic or something. All right, anyway, time to pop some crystals. You had a color one? I need it. BRB. Yeah, I had a color one. Just keep streaming for another hour and 35 minutes to do that fight, BG. Yeah, it's kind of tempting, but no. It doesn't even feel late right now, man. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong, but it's 12:30 a.m. and it doesn't feel late. Is that a problem? 'Cause I feel like I could keep streaming. I can't though, man. I should actually go do some other work. Make some things. Ugh. I gotta finish setting up my new monitor and make sure that I can go to Twitter tomorrow and stuff like that too. I get that all squared away. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for my next rank up. Like, it kind of sucks. I didn't really want to have to grind for a featured champion, a featured 5-star champion anytime soon. I wanted to keep piling up units. And you know, try to potentially save units for a like the Black Friday deal, or if what's it called? If OG Vision comes back around or something like that. But man, it's just so hard to hold on to units these days. I might have to start hitting the arenas a little bit harder than I have been. Get these things piled up a bit more. Yeah, I think I will have to go for I think I will have to go for one of these new champions coming around. We'll see. Why are you opening? It's 1 hour and 15 minutes ago since I hopped in stream. Well, is that the right link? There it is. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That is the one I was using, Drop Faith. Whoever was asking for the Labyrinth map, It is it's right in the chat, linked by Drop Faith. It looks better with the colors on it. Like, even though I didn't follow those paths exactly, it looks better with the colors on it. Like, it's easier to follow, actually, you know? When you're trying to figure out which fights you're able to do at, like, the same time. Oh, wow. It rolled 2 more? I thought that was the 4-star. Brian, don't forget to check out my Carnage video after stream. Okay, got it. If I rank 2 my 6-star Thor Jane Foster, is that my official resignation from the game? I mean, I don't know. That's please don't do that. ABG, one question about Alliance War diversity. Can you use the same champion as a 5 or 4-star and get diversity for that or not? No. Also, does each BG work independently of one another in the count? Yes. So every battle group works independently. You can use a Dormammu in BG1, BG2, and BG3, and you'll still get like 3 counts of diversity for that. But you cannot use a 4-star Dormammu and a 5-star Dormammu in the same battle group and get and have both of them count for diversity. No, cannot do that. Come on, at least a 3-star, 2-star Colossus. Rip. Maybe just one time. Pop open a 4-star crystal here. I'm hoping that I get Killmonger. I really just want to get Killmonger so I can play around with that synergy. I don't. It's a super low chance, but hey, it's a chance, right? 4 labyrinth paths left. That might help some. All right, there you go. How you doing, BG? Just got in. Doing pretty good. Pretty good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. Remember, they were initially going to have diversity across all groups? Yes, I do remember that. There wasn't even 150 champs when they announced that. Might not still be, unsure. Yeah, there's not 150 still. Even with the super rare ones like Thanos, Kang, and Immortal Iron Fist and all that. Yeah, that was pretty silly, man. That was I'm actually really surprised that Kabam did that. Gambit. Out of all of the out of all the decisions that Kabam makes, a lot of times I could be like, well, okay, I understand why they want to do that or something, but diversity across all 3 battle groups, that just felt like a silly thing. Like, they changed it pretty quick. Actually, wasn't it bugged? Was it bugged and, like, it didn't... Was it, like, bugged and they just kept it or something? I can't remember now, but that was pretty silly. BG4Wife is battling an alliance with a guy named Euthanitis, Part 2 or something. He asked to join. Wait, what? No way. Is that real? Man, that was my first time ever pulling Gambit out of a crystal, I think. I awakened that guy in the arena way back in the day. I remember because I was going to use him for a certain video that I never made. Yeah, it was bugged? Okay, I thought so. Did you ever see the Napoleon Dynamite cartoon? No, I didn't even know there was a Napoleon Dynamite cartoon. You know what? Alright, 5 more of these things. That smirk when you drag the 4-star crystal in looked like a little kid when he's reaching for the cookies before dinner. That's how it felt. It felt like I shouldn't be doing it. Because, I mean... What I should be doing is not opening up any of those 4-star crystals until I get Killmonger, and then maybe I could duplicate him naturally, because I do want to play around with him too. So that's what I should be doing, but I'm like, let's just try it. A certain video I never made. That's a goddamn motto you've got there, sir, pretty much. Dysentery Joe would be proud of the Gambit. How'd you get so good? I play this game a lot. There's still people that are much better than me. I have a lot to learn. But, yeah, if you play this game enough, you will get better. If that's a serious question and not just like a trolley or compliment or whatever, I recommend hitting up the Dork Lessons channel, How to Fight Like a Ninja. That will teach you all the basics. You will learn quite a bit on how to fight there. But fighting is not the only part of this game. There's a lot of things to manage that you have to learn too. What another 4-star? I'm having a good vibe from it. Nah. Pass. Wait, a video you were gonna make but didn't? Yep. ABG, how do you deal with the Rage node? Damage over time champions handle Rage pretty effectively. Blade, of course. Archangel. Massacre. If a champion hits too hard, like, I think Gwenpool might hit too hard a lot of times. If they're like a higher level Gwenpool, they could still trigger Rage. But in the general sense, yeah, it's just damage over time champions. Voodoo, I think, does pretty well. I still refer my lower level friends to our friendly internetless Joel Line. Joel Line does still have good stuff too. The Euthanitis Part 2 guy, friend and me, I asked who dis. He said, let me join. That's what happened. Oh man, is that all he said? Let me join? It's probably not the same Euthanitis then. He probably would have asked for free potions and stuff and said he was a pretty girl. Want to get good, watch someone else. BG 2018, pretty much, yeah. Nullifying works on the Rage Furies, right? Does it? I'm not sure. I don't actually know. Only friend you thought it was war. Yeah, that's true. Euthanitis would have asked in war too. Can I join your alliance? Possibly, if you meet the requirements. Hit the alliance page. And message an officer only if you meet the requirements. Scarlet Witch is amazing for Rage. Is she? Okay. Okay, yeah. If you can nullify them, then yeah, Scarlet Witch is a beast for him. Hashtag nerf Scarlet Witch. Good night, ladies and gents. And Brian. Alright, so he's poster later, dude. BG, hand me some cookies before I go to bed. I need some cookies. I don't got any cookies, man. If I could hand them, if I had some cookies to hand over through the internet, I would. But I don't. You know what I don't like about... Alright, I need to adjust the webcam just slightly, because you see how... You see how there's like that redness over there? Like at the top of the webcam part? I don't like that. I want it to be like the blackness. So I need to adjust that just slightly. Is that too much? Oh, that's too much. It kind of cuts off my head. I think it's actually fine. It's probably good. Better. Do you stream Fortnite? No, I do not. Hey BG, who is the best option for generic signature stones? Depends on who you got. There's a bunch of champions that are good for generic sig stones. Void is a fantastic option. That's where all of mine will be going. BG, how'd you not die in arena tonight? Is Perfect Series not on? Did I not die at all? No way. If anyone randomly asked BG, can I join your alliance, and made it into 4 Loki, I'd quit for so many reasons, and no, wanting a spot is not one of them. Yeah, that'd be weird, huh? Hey BG, why switch paths 6 and 7 on War? It just works out for the champions that you can bring for those nodes. There's healing nodes on each of them, and if you take in champions that can reverse that healing, like Void, it's just a very effective way to clear Alliance War. Reckoner sent it over $2 saying Master Grant, rank 2 5-star Agent Venom, or rank 4 or 4-star rank 5 Massacre. Wait a minute. Those two require different rank up materials. I would say Massacre over Agent Venom though. Massacre is actually pretty fun in my opinion. I like using Massacre quite a bit. So yeah, I'd go Massacre in that situation. I would go Massacre. Thank you very much for the $2, dude. Appreciate it. All right. Just more. We want Lola on stream. Well, it's gonna be quite the adjustment if she's sleeping in her crate right now. All right. I'm out of here though, guys. I will be back normal time tomorrow. No chance of a daytime stream tomorrow, although that's what I said today, and I did a daytime stream today anyway, which is since been deleted from the YouTube channel here. But yeah, I'll be back normal time tomorrow. Good luck if you're grinding. I know a lot of people are grinding for that Archangel. So good luck. Do not stop at 2.6 million. Go higher. Do not come in here and tell me you only scored 2.6 and didn't get the champion, which, as I say that, now I know a bunch of people are going to troll me. Aaron Abdo sending over a last-minute read last buck. Where is it? I want the blackness, Brian Grant, 2018. Is that really worth sending $1 for me to read that? Oh, man. Thank you for the buck, Aaron Abdo. Why'd you delete a stream? There's been too many live streams on my channel. Nothing awkward happened. I mean, there's always awkwardness. There's always things that I'm embarrassed by, but I you know, I've uploaded so many of those, I don't care about that. But I turned off the... I deliberately turned off the DVR before I made that stream, just because people get too many notifications of my streams as it is. So, yeah, I just wanted to do that for one of them. But okay. It was worth it? Alright, good. Alright, I'm out of here. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much, everyone who sent over some donations. I really do appreciate it. Best go-getter, whether you sent over 7 or 12, I'm not sure with that... or if YouTube might have just sent it as a duplicate message or something like that. Who knows? Either way, man, you've always been very generous, so I appreciate you. Thank you very much. And everyone else who sent over a little something as well. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow. Good night.